Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I gotta move the mic. I hate doing that. Should have done that earlier. We is streaming today, and I think I'm gonna have to turn down the game audio just a little bit. I gotta check and see. Test, 1, 2, 1, 2. I is the moo. Should have done that earlier. We is streaming today. So, pull this up. No dropping of frames, no nothing of this, that, and the other. And in a moment, we're going to get to hear that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sound that I really love to hear. I just have to do like I always do before I start a stream. There's one or two things I need to do. Ooh, yeah. Which the neat thing is, at least I can change it through here. As you guys can watch as little girl attacks a bear, and little Stitch goes and lays down, and things of that nature. So it's gonna take just a moment. I've actually dropped a few frames, not many of those, so we'll just have to see how this goes. We're streaming at the bit rate that I like to stream at, so we're doing good as far as what I'm wanting to stream. So that works out for us, and let me double check the sound again real quick. No dropping of frames, no nothing of this, that, and the other. And in a moment, we're everything here that beautiful sounds good, and so I hope that doesn't translate over. But like I said, let me just change one or two things, and we'll get everything set up. We will begin the stream in just a moment. Yeah, we out here. That's right. AJ is tired. How are you today? I'm going to start the streaming process in just a few moments. How's the sound, by the way, before we get any further into this? How's the sound? Can you hear the game good? Can you hear me good? Does everything sound fine? Because of the fact I don't want it to be too loud, and I don't want to be too loud. I guess I just have to doing pretty good. I'm doing fine myself. I'm just waiting to do one or two changes to the current stream, because it shows that I'm playing Mario Kart 8. Okay, my laptop audio, just don't scream in your mic. I shouldn't scream. I don't like to scream. It shows Date Night Mario Kart 8 at the top, even though it says Shadow of Colossus. I'm going to get that stuff fixed. I'm not really good with XSplit at the moment, so I'm still learning how to do that properly. One day, I'll take care of that. At the moment, I just apparently not doing too good with it. So I will, get this fixed here in just a moment. Self-promotion. I'm just, pasting, the stream into one or two areas, where okay, I don't have permission to do the stream there, obviously. Alright, now I need to close Discord out. Everything's fine on my end. I'm getting used to school, and there's a possibility that something interesting may be occurring sometime in the very near future. I'm going to have to figure out a different way to hold my mouse, because my hand just then kind of went numb for a brief second. Whew. Just like in the palm, so it's not that bad. So, basic info. Okay, good. I can do the basic info and get everything good. School is cool. Yeah, school is very cool. And school is something that we all should do. Well, let me rephrase that. Colossus. When did you have the Colossus come out? 2005 sounds good. All right, we're good now. I can start the stream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset my PlayStation 2, and you're going to hear that in the background. My PlayStation 2 and its beautiful, beautiful sounds. And you're going to hear the startup process in just a moment. Oh, or not. It just barely pulled in there. So let me swap over to this, and let's get the YouTube chat up and going. And, alright, select event. The Moo plays Shadow of the Colossus. And, come on, yes. Alright, so we're good to go. We're going to play Shadow of the Colossus today, and we are playing the original PlayStation 2 version of it because of the fact that I'm just that type of person. I have the old PS2 version. In all honesty, when I was a teenager, my dad gave me the option of what game, what I wanted to do. He gave me money because of the fact that, for Christmas, he never really knew what to get me. And so he would always give me like $120, something of that nature, and just say, look, I don't want to get you something you don't like. And so this way you're able to get something you'll like, it'll be good, and so you get to enjoy it. And this was one of the games that I bought myself. Now, I'm ashamed to say that I actually traded it in after I beat it. I was one of those kids. Now I'm more of a game collector, and I was able to find a version of this, not in the Greatest Hits collection. It's the, actually, let me rephrase that. It actually is the Greatest Hits collection, so never mind. But it was in mint condition, no scratches, no this. It came with the book and everything of that nature. So, I mean, like, having the chance to play this again to me is absolutely awesome. I know there's a version of this out for the PS4, and I think it came out not too long ago. But I really, really, really wanted to be able to play this one because of nostalgia and things of that nature. So yeah. What? That kind of threw me off. I don't know what that's in reference to. Man, I decided to go 240p, and I was about to tell you your video is of terrible quality. No, I haven't dropped a single frame yet. Oh, let me rephrase that. I've dropped a few frames. It usually does that at the beginning of the stream. But, yeah, that was, YouTube just decided to plop down on you. Mine does that too sometimes. I'll watch a video, or I'll go hop onto someone's stream, and then all of a sudden it goes, no. Yeah, Shadow is an amazing game. I actually recently bought, what game was it? The Last Guardian. Because I heard a lot of people, it was kind of built up as kind of like a spiritual predecessor. I put it on to 720p. Yeah, that's what I do it to, is 720 for the sake of our internet. Awesome. What was I saying? Oh yeah, The Last Guardian. And The Last Guardian is something I intend on trying to play sometime in the future. The only game I haven't played, I'm not a huge fan of The Last Guardian. Any particular reason why you're not a fan of The Last Guardian? Just out of curiosity. I have not had a chance to play it yet, but I saw that the over the Christmas season, PlayStation had it on sale pretty cheap, and so I heard, a number of things about it. It looked interesting to me, so I figured I'd give it a shot. My wife has played it, and I don't think she's a huge fan of it, but her tastes and my tastes in video games differ greatly. So, as I just completely let that whole thing play through. I mean, we played it on Killing the Backlog, but I think I would have loved Shadow much more. Understandable. Because Shadow of the Colossus is an amazing game. And I don't want to load the game. I want to start a brand spanking new game and kind of go from there. And we have another cutscene to watch, because I basically, but it's more like a boy and his dog. So we've got another cutscene to watch, but I wanted to let that first one play through and then get through this one, and it's going to be like 15 minutes in. People are like, why hasn't he played the game yet? Because I want to watch this nostalgia. Rose-tinted glasses, you got to understand. So, okay, so basically, if I'm understanding correctly, the griffin more turns into this boy's pet, is kind of what you're getting at. Playing fetch and things of that nature. Alright, I got you. So, I mean, hey, that's the way it is. So, I feel like Last Guardian is a game you have to play alone. You just need to fall in love with Trico. You gotta watch the cutscenes. Okay. Alright, I understand. I haven't watched her play it. Well, I watched her play a little bit of it, so I got an idea. And it did remind me some of the gameplay of this. But I understand. By the way, and I don't know why I'm saying this, because I'm fairly certain most everyone is familiar with this game. Probably not everybody, but we're going to find out in just a moment what this guy is carrying into the dodgy temple, and I'll kind of explain it a little bit more. I know, Jay, you know what this is. You know what's going on here. But just in case for the individuals who may watch this and may not know what's going on, I can explain it. So... But yeah, I mean, this game to me is probably my favorite game on the PlayStation 2. Essentially, yeah, I think me and Noah had a good time, but definitely like Last Guardian is something you need to experience alone. I wouldn't be surprised if Trico died at the end. It's not a spoiler because I haven't gotten there yet. Understandable. Oh yeah. Look at all those weird-looking statue things that's standing before him. And hold on just a moment. I gotta move my microphone. I'm sorry. Moving this in front of me so that I get a better view of my television. The way I'm sitting is I've got to look off to the left of my computer screen, so I've got to glance over to look at the comments because we've got a TV over to the left. Tomorrow, a friend of mine are going to mount the television so I can take it and pull it out and turn it more towards me, where I'm not like catty-corner to me whenever I'm streaming, which will be really good for me because of the fact I'm not steering in a weird direction. But I'm sorry about the if the mic made noise just then. So just so you know, as you can see the feet there, we see what is so important. Why he's taking this person to the temple. Those were excellent graphics back in the day when he did that. And there's a girl. And he's staring down at the girl. She's dead. As we now hear the narrator, which you get to see the subtitles, so that helps out as well. But essentially what happened is this girl died. And we don't know, I don't believe the game ever tells us how she died, we just know she died. We don't know if he accidentally killed her, we don't know if the two were in love. Oh my goodness, that's right. So, we don't know how she died, we just know she dead. It could be the case that he killed her, it could be the case that she died from some other means. It could be the case that the two are in love and he's wanting to bring her back, but ultimately, as you can read here, what's being said is that he's trying to bring her back from the dead, and he found out that at this temple you could do that. But he was breaking some laws in order to do this sort of thing. Well, there's a specific reason why he's breaking some laws to being here. But I've got to say, though, watching this, and I understand graphics have improved so much, but this was, I'm still in awe that the PlayStation 2 was able to pull this off even back then. Oh, yeah, it's these guys. I'd forgotten all about these guys. As the horse is kind of like, I don't know, dude, something's wrong with this place. I don't think we actually fight them here in the beginning. But we'd see all these darkened spirits crawling out of the ground. And he's raiding his sword just in case. By the power of Grayskull, I'm going to shoot you with some light. So there's 5 of these creatures, and he apparently shines the light at them from his sword and they dissipate. But we should hear the voice now that explains this place a little bit more. Or not. There we go. Yes! He has not just a sword, but the ancient sword. And this sword is going to play a very vital role in the purpose here at the temple. Hold on just a moment, I gotta take care of something. As all of this goes on, I even like the little nuance of the wind just blows away the sheet that he was using to cover her. Like, to me, that's a neat little touch. And so, again, as I said, you know, he's seeking to bring this young woman back from the... By the way, Jay, you've played this, I'm taking it, right? From the way you've described this, you've played this game before, I'm assuming. So, he's wanting this young woman back from the dead. And he's about to... And I like even here as far as Dorman tells him, look, isn't that the rule? You have not played Shadow, so this is all spoilers. Let me say, like, I know you've got a PS4. I don't know how the remastered version or the remake of Shadow of the Colossus is, but I would definitely say, in my personal opinion, I'll just go ahead and tell you from the get-go, I'd give this, give this a shot. I've only watched GG play at Game Grumps, but I feel like I can't experience it properly now that I know the ending and stuff. Okay. I understand completely where you're coming from. In all honesty, that's actually a rule that I've got. That, if there's a game I'm really, 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 really interested in, I refuse to watch someone play it. Like, The Last of Us. I've got it. I haven't made the time for it, but I have not watched anyone play it yet. I do not know how any of it ends. And I don't want to know how any of it ends. I've got the Uncharted series. There's a number of games that I refuse to watch people play. You do. But you at least know what's going on here. So, basically what's being said is that the only way that we can bring this young woman back from the dead is there are all these idols in the room that have to be destroyed. I just recently picked up that rule. I stopped watching their Breath of the Wild playthrough. Yeah, I can imagine. So all of these idols are here, and we can't just take dynamite to the room and blow them up. What we have to do is we have to find the Colossus that is attached to each idol, and we have to destroy that Colossus. And I like this scene here that Dorman even tells him, like, as you go through this, there's a price you're going to be paying. And this guy says, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. And that makes me think that this is an instance of love, so to speak, because he's willing to pay any price to bring her back from the dead. We can see the title of the game again? Nope. So, I've got to remember the buttons to this game. It's been a few months since I played this, and I can't remember them to save my life. So this is going to be interesting. If you've never played this game before, this game is basically a bunch of boss fights. There are no enemies in between the fights. You just find the Colossus. Your audio is very loud now compared to your voice. So I'm going to turn down the game just a little bit. Alright, I've turned it down some, and so we'll just have to see. I'm going to come out here, and I think it's... Nope, that's not it. Triangle? Nope. X. Nope, that calls for the horse. There we go. And so what we're doing is we're moving this around, and when the light focuses on a certain area, that tells us round about the Colossus' ass. So we're going to go over here. I turned the game audio down, so it shouldn't be too loud now. Alright, get on the horse. Shut up, woman, get on my horse. Okay, because I'm next to the horse's butt, that's why he's not getting on. Look at my horse is amazing. Yeah, aggro. Yay. Run, horse. No, horse, run. Come on, horse. Come on, horse. Oh. It would help if I, were leading the horse in the right direction, wouldn't it? I am not used to these controls. Once I get used to them again, it'll be fine. Douse for the next Colossus. It's like, Fee, yeah. Now, I think it's square. Yeah, over in this direction, so we're good. Alright. Oop, I need to, before I run the horse into a wall, to display the map in the current location. What's going to be bad is I guarantee you at least one or two of these Colossi, what's going to end up happening? Colossus. One or two Colossi. One Colossi, one Colossus. I'm going to goof up royally. And I'm going to like, oh, that's the direction I need to go. And then I'm going to die. Or not die, I'm going to like go to the wrong area like, oh, I have to go to the other side of the map now. Guaranteed that will happen at least once. So how do I get off the horse? Triangle. Awesome. Okay. Right. And so, there we go. Alright. Oop! Can we climb up? Can we climb up? There we go. So far I'm not doing all that bad. Not as bad as I thought I was going to do in the beginning. Okay. Camera. There we go. Jump over this way. Alright. Not doing as bad as I thought I would do, but doing quite better. And then we get to the boss fight. We fight the Colossus. That's when we see whether or not I actually can. How do I crouch? R1 and triangle at the same time to do a dive roll. Do a barrel roll. That's what we're doing here. Alright, jump and grab and climb. And we go this way and jump and grab and climb. Rinse. Head it out, my friend. Enjoy Shadow. I shall, and thank you for joining us. Hope you have a great day, Jay. Thank you very much. Alright, so it's time for us to try to jump backwards. Yeah, that's not at all how you do that. Then release jump to jump in the chosen direction. Okay, let's try that again. Alright, so... Hey, I actually pulled that off that time. Now we should be seeing the first Colossus here in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. The first Colossus. If you've ever played the PS2 version of this, this is the Colossus that is on the front of it, if I remember correctly. Now, I've got to try to remember how to fight these things, but this is the first Colossus, and yes, you can swap between weapons right now. I don't know why I want to swap and get a different one. L1 to get a look at the Colossus. Hold L1 to continue looking at that. I don't think I'm going to need the bow and arrow for this Colossus, although he just disappeared on me. Thankfully, I can see him better. I can see him better on the stream, and then I can see him on my TV, so there may be something with the gamma on my TV, but at least it's not showing up on the stream. So this is the first Colossus that we're going to take on, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm just going to jump up and grab hold of his leg. And hold thy sword to reflect light along the Colossus. Its vitals shall be revealed. I did not mean to climb up on his hands. But you know what? Oh! Did not mean to fall down either. Oh, alright. Alright, he's gonna do some walking. I'm gonna have to do some climbing. Alright, he's gonna shake his head. Hold on tight with the R1 button. And then jump. Jump! Oh, okay. So I need to... Alright, that's not going to work. Hey, get my stamina back up. I'm not doing good at the moment. And then we run a jump! And we start climbing the leg again. Start climbing the leg again, ladies and gentlemen. I think I was doing that right. While he's swinging his leg around. Is there somewhere else I can climb on here? Nope. Come on, kid. Oop, 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 oop. Okay. Soy Raid! Hello, Escape Route British. How are you today? You get to watch me fumble around and get, like, shaken around on a Colossus's calf. Is basically what you get to see, and not the good kind of calf either, because I have not played this game in a long time. How are you? Shadow of the Colossus PS2 hardware. Nice, thank you very much. Hello, Yugo Hakusho, Watermelon King, Soy Raid. Thank you very much to the raiders who are here right now. Hopefully I'm going to make this worth your while. And hopefully I'm not just going to completely mess this all up. Now I have an audience. Now I have reason to fear. Will he completely and utterly mess this up? No, okay. Soy Bomb, hello! Like I revealed just then, I'm hoping not to completely miff this up. Come on, quit shaking me around. Alright, okay, good. We're climbing up its furry, fuzzy body. He's shaking me around like a rag doll. So I come up here. I need to hurry up and get over and climb up here. Okay. I get a moment of reprieve. Be sure to like, subscribe. He plays terrible games. And this one. I appreciate that. Yes, I play terrible video games. It's what I do. Don't fall off. I forgot. I get, basically holding the R1 button. I tell you what, when I did a test of this a few months back, I'm doing a whole lot better now than I did then. So some of it is kind of familiar to me. Kind of like falling off a horse. Carrie Louise Henderson, thank you for the subscription. I don't have one of those things built in like Soy does, so it's not, if I don't say, thank you for making the distinction between terrible games and this one. No, I'll give you kind of an idea of what I'm doing at the moment. I've got 2 VODs of some licensed movie games. I'm playing Fantastic Four, based on the really bad movie, not that one, but the other one. Attack its leg in order to cut a path for thyself. Oh, I was supposed to attack its leg? Oh, well, I did not know that. And can I just break its head? Can I just kill it? Can I just stab its head and be done with it? Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Dead. Definitely shovelware then. Yeah, he's willing to play VeggieTales. I've actually beaten the 2 VeggieTale games. I will say I actually enjoyed both of them. Disney Princess GBA, Let's Plays on this channel. Yeah, I play a lot of trash, okay? A lot of licensed video games. In fact, on one of the days that I stream, I play, I'm playing Monster House. That's the kind of the thing that I do. All right, look, you gotta have a niche and you gotta have your thing. That's kind of my thing. Where have you been on my life, Moo Sensei? And if everything plays out, there is a possible chance that sometime in the future I may actually be doing a podcast with someone else, talking about and reviewing various licensed games. Again, would you like to save? Yes, I would like to save. Memory card 1, and so you can see I have practiced some in the past. I only got to 6 of them. I was planning on doing a Let's Play of this, and then I had to move away from where I lived to another place, and so this kind of came to a halt. Then we got internet where I could stream. I tell you what, Escape Route British, I will keep us the CGI movie I completely forgot about while watching the movie. I will definitely keep people up to date on that whenever we have everything set in stone. And I actually have a video I'm working on the script for right now, actually talking about licensed games and why in many instances they don't work. And in the process of doing that, I actually discovered a guy while Let's Playing Monsters, Inc. for the PlayStation 2, who's trying to rebuild the old Monsters, Inc. video game. And I say he, I don't know if it's an actual he, but I'm just saying he, you know. This person has gone into all the files on disk and made mention of the fact there's like 40 plus levels, or 40 or so levels. All right, Carrie, well, I hope you have a great day. And thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you have a great night. Hope you sleep well. There's like, I say 40 plus. I should say somewhere around like 37 to 40 levels that never actually made it. But the company involved, not just THQ, but I think it was a Kodak. Lots of unused stuff because the game was rushed. I can believe that. No, actually, it's because of the fact the company that was making it went bankrupt. And they paid just a handful of the regular devs to create the game from their homes. And so, yeah, it kind of had to be rushed, but it was rushed for a different reason. And there's a host of other reasons that, I'm hoping to go into. But when I played the game, one of the things that I said is a lot of this is kind of just bare bones. There's really nothing in it. No Scare Island was different between platforms too, with PS1 and PS2 being different. Did not know that. That would explain it. I have not done Scare Island yet, although that's something I want to try. Hey, horse. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. So let me... no, I don't want to attack the horse. No, it's circle. Circle. So where are we heading from here? I've got to go outside first. All right, horse. Come on, aggro. We got a whole bunch more Colossi we have to kill in order to make it. In some instances, like, and I'll go ahead and mention this. I don't want to do the whole video right now. But I'm a firm believer that most of the licensed games that are made have no right to have ever... Hello? Okay, those shrines I can go to if I need to save. I'd forgotten about that. In many instances, one of the big problems is the fact that I'm playing Shadow of the Colossus and I'm talking about movie license and TV license video games. But in many instances, one of the big problems is there's really nothing to go on, and so they're stuck making licensed video games. Or, not video games, but... Alright, so, okay, this one is out this way. I'm having to... Barbie games should all exist. Absolutely. There is one thing, one regret that I have at the moment is I have not played... for all the licensed games that I have played, all the drivel that I've been involved in, the one game that I really wish the one games that I should play is, honestly, Barbie. I should play some Barbie games sometime in the future. One day that will happen. Licensed video games are definitely guilty of not having enough source material to work on. The Simpsons arcade games are about 10% irrelevant to the show. Yeah, now I will say, like, there are certain aspects of it that did make sense. Okay, he's down there. Timeout, 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 timeout. How do I get down there? That's always the problem I've had in this game, is figuring out how to get down. Oh, no! Now, here's the thing I want to ask. Sure, there's a lot of angry businessmen in Simpsons Arcade. Well, yeah, I mean, Mr. Burns and Smithers are robbing a bank. What happens if I drop down here into the water? Apparently that killed me. Or it caused... Yeah. Look, I just wanted to see what would happen. That's not how you get down there. I was just curious. Oh, no, don't tell me I gotta watch through those cutscenes all over again because I decided to goof around. No, don't tell me I gotta watch the cutscenes because I goofed around. Because if I can skip those, I will. But yeah, that was the big thing is, like, I think in some instances, the developers know absolutely nothing about the source material. And so, in some instances, that'll cause a problem. Because either the people who want them to make the game don't tell them anything. Alright, call for the horse. Come on. Aggro. There we go. Come on, aggro. And so you got nothing to do. It's kind of like this again. Can I? Yeah, okay, good. I can't skip that. Kind of like what else is it? Mostly the ones at Konami. Konami has had a history of issues with video games. Kind of like the reason why they're basically known for pachinko at the moment. Hey, play the Castlevania pachinko game. You have a point, actually. The best licensed games are the one true. The source material. That's true. Now, I will say there is one licensed game that I love that I probably shouldn't. And like you said, is basically somewhat true to the source material. Like Wally. And you kind of, if you ever watch the Let's Play it's on my channel. There's hardly any enemies anywhere as you play through it. No, I don't go that way. Alright, I'm just going to give it socks and try going this way and hope for the best. I literally cannot remember how to get to where I'm going. And I think I go this way, and there's supposed to be a path that leads me down over there, and I think I see that off to the corner. Wally was fun. I played the demo way back when. I played through the whole game. It was actually going to be Willow Troll. Alright, I'm going to say this. Okay? Oh, yes, just right there where I needed to go. I don't mind game shows most of the time. My horse is like, look, you're on your own at this point, fella. Because the horse is not stupid. The horse is like, look, dude, you're trying to kill all these colossi. You're trying to save this girl. I don't have to do this. And so at a certain point, the horse is like, I don't care anymore. Leave me alone. Yeah, most of the Disney Pixar stuff was very solid. And that's the big thing, that, you know, if you can stay true to the source material more often than not, it's a good game. If the game has substance to it, you can make it a good game. For instance, anything that's Mary-Kate and Ashley oriented, it's just mini-games. And that, alright, and bear with me, I understand that games like that are not intended for the cynical, almost 35-year-old man that I am. Okay, where is my little fluffy buddy? There we go, Colossus is over here. Night of the Museum 2 is a video game? And the horse is like, you're on your own. Now, Night of the Museum 2 sounds Night of the Museum 2 sounds like that would actually be pretty cool. Willow for the NES trying to be as close as possible. Huh. Well, see, that's the big thing. If you can get something close to the source material more often than not, oh, it's a collectathon? That might actually be pretty cool. Now, if I remember correctly, I am supposed to shoot this guy in the bottom of his hoofs, and then I take him down that way. If I remember correctly, go ahead, stand up. Oh, right. Oh, that actually worked. That worked. I didn't even mean to do that. Oh, no. Oh, yes, climb, little boy. I didn't even mean to hit him. When you say you mean the developers made a huge fuss because Peter Jackson wanted to be involved in it? I want to make sure I got you right on that. Because I can understand why that would be a possibility. Come on, up. All right, get your stuff back. All right, so we climb back on this dude's back, and I should be getting to the point where, whoop. Come on, go back this way. All right, we need to be going up. Before we fall. No, come on. We should be able to run on his back now. Awesome. So I can hold off for a moment. He's going to start shaking his back. Stamp of approval. His name is all over the box. I got you. Yeah, I mean, and I will say this. The PS4 game, or not PS4 game, the PS2 game, or the Xbox 360 game of of King Kong wasn't that bad. I actually enjoyed it for what I was able to play. I used to own it. The only thing that annoyed me is at one particular point in the playing process, I got aggravated by a certain level because I'm having to watch King Kong, I'm having to watch the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I'm having to watch a person who's trying not to get killed, and you're playing so much damage control that I'm just like, forget this, I don't want to do this anymore. It was that annoying to me. It was a very good game by 2016 standards. I got it used from GameStop in the long ago. Come on, jump. Alright, I think the next one is on his head, so I'm going to try to be careful there. Nope. Exactly like the show. I'm assuming... Well, yeah. And what bothered me the most is, like, you're explaining nothing in a lot of the old games. Like, what was it? Go around. Alright. I'm just gonna have to hold on and climb around while this dude's shaking and get to his head. A lot of the older games like that, tried to do their own thing with it, and it came out to be completely and utterly terrible. Case in point, Home Improvement. My favorite, I'll mention some of my favorite licensed games right now. Even though they get a lot of the character names wrong, like, there's this guy, you know, who just kind of runs around, stuttering like mad, but the non-Kimco games were not that great to me. Now, Kimco, they're the ones that made, like, the Don't Fall! Sorry, I didn't mean to, like, just raise my voice in the mic like that. Batman for the NES is one of my favorite licensed games. Now, there's a lot of it that was not true to the source material. Because of the fact that, let's just be honest, there was a lot to it that wasn't true to the source material. They tried, like, you've got this guy, okay, Birthday Blowout, Crazy Castle, and etc. Yeah, those were good games. You know what, I want to do a side note real quick. One thing that's always struck me, yes, that was Sunsoft. One of the things that struck me about this is how whenever you kill one of the Colossus, how this sad, sorrowful music plays right before you get attacked by these shadow tentacles. It kind of brings to mind, at least in my mind, that here's this great, majestic beast, the only one of its kind, and it has been brought down and killed. Kind of like the scene in Hellboy 2, where you see this, I don't remember what it's called. The plant creature is all I'm going to call it because I can't remember what it's called. I'm just going to call it a Titan. You know, it's the last of its kind, and it dies. And as it dies, you know, its blood is creating life and things of that nature, but the last of its kind is gone. That's kind of the feeling that I get whenever I kill one of these creatures. But Batman for the NES was an amazing game. Absolutely loved every single thing about that for the most part. And yes, by the way, sometime in the future, probably going to Let's Play it or stream it because I do own it. There was, and this is kind of a guilty pleasure of mine, I don't remember who made this, but there was some Looney Tunes. It was a basketball game that was like 2-on-2, something of that nature. That was kind of a guilty pleasure of mine. It was for the SNES, and it was actually pretty fun. But yeah, for the most part, you know, licensed games aren't that great. It was Rap Jam Volume 1 for SNES. No, but I tell you a game that shocked me, absolutely shocked me as to how good that it was. When I was a teenager, I at random decided to buy a game called Def Jam Vendetta. It was a wrestling, quote-unquote wrestling game, although it was more like, more Street Fighter than wrestling. Alright, nope, wrong button. Horse, 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 where are we going? Alright, we're going off in that direction. And I will say I absolutely wanted to drop kick a friend of mine. I don't know if I should really go into the story behind it, my actually purchasing it, because I literally almost beat a friend of mine half to death. Yes, the Def Jam games. Fight for New York. That was the first one. No, that was the Fight for New York was the second one, if I remember correctly. Or I may be wrong, because I thought there was 3 of them. Feel free to correct me if I am wrong. Okay, it looks like I'm on... No, I'm going the wrong... Am I going the wrong way? I'll find out in a moment. But, like, I went to buy the game, and bear in mind, I am Southern. I grew up in the Southern U.S. I still live in the Southern U.S. And so, people in the South are stupid sometimes. Especially when it comes to certain touchy topics. I think there's 3. Icon was definitely the last. It was bad. Oh. Wrong way, horse. Come on, horse. Turn. There we go. Hey, you said it, not me. Look, I'm from the South. I'm able to say things like that because I know these people, all right? Sometimes Southern people act and do stupid things. People from all over do that, but like, so a friend of mine is going with me as I go to get this, and for some reason he thinks it's a good idea as I'm asking for the game. The girl asked me, so why are you wanting to play this? And my friend gets this huge grin on his face. He goes, well, he was wanting to beat up some, and he mentioned, he said something he shouldn't have said. And I looked and stared at this guy and I said, are you absolutely out of your mind? Like, the audacity of someone to let come out what came out of his mouth. And of course, he and I haven't talked for years because you don't do things like that. Is this the one in the lake? Yeah, and I'm just going, seriously, man, this is the one in the lake. Yeah, scoundrel's in that way. Yeah, we're just going to go with the word scoundrel. Scoundrel sounds good. This is one of the ones that bugged me because I never could figure out how to defeat it in the beginning. I had no clue, and even now, I guarantee you, this is going to be a huge struggle on my end. I like how I'm 48 minutes into this stream, and I've only defeated 2 of these Colossi. But, like, I remember just having a grand old time playing that game and watching him, or not watching him, but I think it was either Red Man or Method Man whose like finishing move was basically kicking someone in the crotch multiple times. It was basically his finishing maneuver, his strong move. It would take me longer because I do all the fruits and lizards. It takes me forever. Yeah, I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to do that stuff off stream, like take a little bit of time and just kind of go to the places where a lot of those are located. Because if I try doing that on stream, I fear that it would get boring. It's kind of like trying to grind while playing an RPG. I mean, it has its place, but usually that's off camera. So I'm going to try to do those separately. No! Completely whiffed that jump. Oh. By the way, if I'm too loud, let me know. Like, when I do things like, no, I may have to move the mic away. I'm trying my best not to deafen you guys, so... at any rate. But I'm going to try to do that, because if I remember correctly, the black lizards... the fruit do life. Unless it's a game where grinding can in itself be entertainment. That's true. If I remember correctly, the fruit did life, and the white lizards, you're not as half as loud as a certain someone. Yeah, we had to talk about that. What was it? Oh, yeah, and the white lizards do your stamina, if I remember correctly. And stamina is something I am going to need. Fruit life, lizard stamina. That's right. That's good. Okay. Someone is watching a movie right now, and I can plainly hear the music from it, and hoping it doesn't pick up on stream. Oh, no! I glanced away to look at the chat, and I fell off again. Sorry. At least we're here at the beginning, and it's not me, you know, like, day 6, he's still swimming. You know, you get to see the Colossus in a moment, I promise. As long as I don't whiff another jump, and as long as I don't, yeah. So I was saying at the beginning of the chat that this game definitely has a lot of good memories for me. Like, it's a game that's kind of strange to some individuals. It's different in the fact that, you know, as I mentioned, you have nothing but basically boss fights. And let me line this up real quick before I do any more talking. And we are good to go. Unless I'm thrown off of this thing and then I'm done for again. Okay. Okay, build up the stamina. And... oh! Okay. There we go. Okay. Huh. I'm like, please don't fall off again. Because that's going to be my big thing, is not being thrown off of this platform and having to climb back up again. That can be a problem if I'm not careful. Alright. Okay, climb up, climb up, climb up. Kid, climb up. Thank you. Vertigo in this game is for real. That is true. Like, you've got some fall... like, alright, the last Colossus in this game, which we're not getting to tonight. It's going to be like a few streams before we get to him. But that last Colossus, his height, and how you have to get to his various parts is so... oh, he is so huge. And this one... oh, come on! Okay. So if I remember correctly, I gotta get this guy's attention. Hi there, how are you? You doing good today? That's great. I've got to get you to smack this down with your hammer. Your hammer hand. Oh, and pray that he doesn't smack me in the process. Like that. Because I was way too quick to the move. Run! No, 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 no! Climb. Get up, kid. Get up there. Come on. Climb. 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 You can do it. Get up. Run. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. This doesn't help us out much, because we're stuck to his fuzzy arm, but there's not a whole lot of places we can go from here. I think... alright. I don't think this is how I was supposed to do this, but this is how we're doing this. Dude, stop. No. Come on. Yes. One more time. Climb up. Climb up. Come on, kid. Climb up. We're about to fall. We're not going to make it. How dare you rip off Castlevania Lords of Shadows? Get up, dude! Okay. Oh, hey. I think I'm supposed to jump to the bracelet on the other arm. Come on, camera. Come on, camera. Work with me. Work. That's not working with me. Yeah, we're about to... I'm just going to drop down. It's going to take a little bit of my energy, but I'm just going to drop down at this point. There was no point. It was not going to do me any good. Alright. Try this again. Okay. Shadow Lord's ripped off a lot of things. God of War, Shadow of the Colossus. I will say, if Lord of Shadows had not been a Castlevania game, I would have liked it a whole lot more. He just smacked the living daylights out of me with that. And I broke off the piece of his arm that I was supposed to break off. And did it hurt me to do that? Yeah, it did. Okay, so... And we run. And we quickly dive. And... Come on, come on. No! No! Ah, come on. Consider the first chapter's end bosses. The Colossus you climb. Rip my heart out, too. I'm telling you, had the game been something other than a Castlevania game, it would have gotten... to me, it would have been a better game. By the way, this is also what happens when you allow a bunch of Americans. I think it was an American... Ow. An American dev group that made it. When you allow a bunch of Americans to dictate what the game's going to be about, the content and whatnot, yeah. It wasn't a terrible game. Personal opinion time. Mercury Stream of Our Call, that's right. No! I thought I had a hold of him! I apparently did not have a hold of him like I thought I did. I glanced away just for a moment. Well, and that's what I mean. They had no idea how to make a Castlevania game. And so basically they retconned everything in the past ones. Yeah, it was a fine God of War clone. But it should not have been a Castlevania game. From day one, it should not have been a Castlevania game. The second one, I stopped playing. Once I got to like the second or third stealth mission, I said no. I am not playing Solid Dracula. Oh, no. All right. I'm not playing like Metal Gear Dracula, Metal Gear Vampire, what have you. I shouldn't have to love some of your old franchises. What other games have Mercury Stream play or made, or have they tried to ruin? How about we say it like that? Okay, turn the camera around, and I'm just gonna take a breather for a second. All right, seconds up. So where are your weak points? Yep. Shake. Shake your body. Shake your body. We're going to go with the easy spot first, because I guarantee you there's got to be one on Dude's head. Yeah. So, maybe he can club himself in the head and do himself a lot of damage. That would be nice. Metro 2 for Game Boy is very enjoyable. Okay, I did not know that. I do! Hi there! What lovely eyes you have. Come on. Oh, your eyes went from blue to orange. You're not a happy camper at the moment. Granted, I guess being stabbed in the head? Oh, really? I have never played Jericho. No! I have never played Jericho, so I don't know what it's like. Alright. Okay. No. Grab hold his torso. Is something on his torso that we can stab and jab? So, what was Jericho like? I know it was like a, if I remember correctly, which Clive Barker. If Clive Barker was a dog, Clive Barker. I know it was based on, Clive Barker. Yeah. Clive Barker's material, which I know that sounds really dumb right there. But weren't you like a, okay. Alright, I gotta rest for a second. Like a military team that, oh, no, I don't want. Grab his fuzz, dude. Just grab his fuzz. That's all I'm wanting you to do. So I can stab him in the waist. Jericho was a real run-of-the-mill first-person shooter with some time travel themes. It was mostly shades of brown. Ah. So when you say shades of brown, okay. Like, just the color of the game or the content of the game? Because, you know, with video games nowadays, it could go either way when you say shades of brown. No, I don't want to stab him. I want to stab him. I don't want to dangle. Okay. I'm doing really good. No, I don't want to grab there. Climb down, dude. The color of the game is very brown. Well, I mean, like, in reality, a lot of games, especially first-person shooters, are the color brown. And so that doesn't surprise me a whole lot. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna get down. I gotta jump to this dude's arm now and hope for the best. Because I gotta stab him in the head some more. Brown games, they happen. Yeah, well, what I mean, like, a lot of especially shooters, are various shades of brown in this day and age. Like, hi, guy. Yes, I'm climbing up your arm. Yes. Stop. No. I'm not. Just let me do this. Let me end this. I am shocked that I have not personally been thrown off of him yet and, like, thrown to the ground below. Like, I'm kind of impressed with myself at the moment. Come on. Go! He says, potentially getting thrown off the Colossus's head. That was not what I wanted to do. Alright, just let him flail for a moment. Very indicative of games released around that time. Many brown games, and that's true. A lot of the games in this day and age, especially the first-person shooter genre, use a whole lot of brown. Jericho kind of started the trend along with Quake 4 by being released in 2007. Gotcha. I used to own Jericho, but never played it. Lydia seemed to enjoy Castlevania Lord of Shadows, Mirrors of Fate. Let me say this. As I take a sip of my drink. Mirror of Fate was actually good to me. It reminded me... Now, granted, it wasn't a great game by any stretch of the imagination, but it reminded me of the Symphony of the Night, which was a great game. It reminded me of that. I didn't say it was like it in a good way, but it reminded me of that in the fact that, if I remember correctly, you could do exploration and things of that nature. And so that always struck me as something pleasant as far as a video game is concerned. So it's definitely something that I enjoyed. And no game is like Symphony of the Night. Okay, there are a lot, but I don't believe it. Well, I know what you mean. Like, again, Symphony of the Night is actually one of my favorite games. It's probably my favorite for the PlayStation. And the neat thing is, yeah, you can get Symphony of the Night, and I think Castlevania X, not Castlevania X, one of the other Castlevanias, Rondo of Blood, I think, for the PS4. Harmony of Dissonance. Really tried to be Symphony of the Night, but ended up being boring, confusing, and awful. I walked away from it a week or so ago. Harmony of Dissonance. Was that the one that was on consoles where you played? There was one that was available on the consoles where you could play multiplayer. Next foe is we get to face a giant giraffe, guys. Okay, Harmony of Dissonance on GBA. It's the one with the paintings. You jump into the paintings. Harmony of Despair. Okay, gotcha. Harmony of Dissonance. That's the one where you went into the paintings. Then. And if that's the case, yeah, I agree with you that Harmony of Dissonance, no paintings in Harmony of Dissonance. What am I thinking of? There was one that was kind of... Portrait of Ruin. Yeah, I've got Portrait of Ruin on the DS, and I tried playing it for a while, and then I was just like, I can't do this anymore. It's not a terrible game, but it's not a great, you know, I just got tired of it after a while, because it was like I hit a wall, and just really dry castle design. I'm trying to remember which one's Harmony of Despair now. Children's anime art style and Morris. Yeah. So, there were a number of things about it that I wasn't a huge fan of. Alright, so... Do I go... I'm hoping I go this way to get to this guy. If not, I'm going to feel really stupid here in a minute. But this one, if I remember correctly, is the giraffe. This one was relatively easy. Probably going to be the one that kills me. But yeah, Portrait of Ruin, I got so far into it, and I said, I'm done. No, I don't want to play this anymore. Simply because of the fact that, I just hit a wall and couldn't play it. Harmony of Dissonance has a really awful audio. Okay then. But let's be honest, Castlevania games haven't... yes, the graveyard. If I remember correctly. No, this isn't the graveyard. Which one is it, Moo? Which one is it? Look, I'm getting there, right? This is the one with the giraffe. The one... I'm trying to remember which one is the one with the graves. But this is the giraffe. I always like this one. Games the Comedy Symphony of the Night. Well, did you ever play Shadow Complex? No, I didn't. I'm trying to think of a Metroidvania game that I liked playing. And honestly, I'm drawing a blank right now on some of this stuff. There's a good attempt at a Metroidvania. I don't think I ever really played a whole bunch of Metroidvania games. To the best of my recollection at the moment. ERB, I better expect sounding music out of my GBA. Oh, I'm looking forward to hearing this in a moment, or rather, a little bit later. I'm not gonna pause it right now, but I'll check that out here shortly. Oh, that's something I'm gonna want to talk about sometime soon, and I may end up having to talk about it a few times now. Okay, where is this guy? Okay, so I need to go this way. I need to go this way, and he's gonna come around the corner. Is that what's gonna happen, game? Is that what you're going to do for me? Is he going to come around the corner? Is he coming around the corner when he comes? Still better music than Sonic Dark Brotherhood. So, there we go. I say it's a giraffe. I know it's not quite a giraffe. It's more like a horse. But because of what it's able to do, I consider it kind of a horse-like, a giraffe-like creature. So, alright, this is a thing. So what I need to do, if I remember correctly, is I'm supposed to lure him to the point where he's trying to look for me in one of these holes, but he can't find me. And so because he can't find me, he's going to end up getting climbed by yours, Mooly. Yeah, you might want to run, horse. Because it's gonna get ugly. Alright, so I think... Okay. He's already taken keen notice of me. I need to run now. Hey, buddy. Dink. He's like, what are you doing? Alright, so... Run in here. Now... Is he going to stick his head down? Where's he going to stick his head down at? If I remember correctly, I can go around one of these corners like so, and he shouldn't see me. No, he walked away. Why'd he walk away? Come back here. Come back here. No. Come back here. Okay, I gotta shoot him in the back or something? Shoot him in his hide? That's... Bink. There we go. He knows me now. Horse, you do not need to be here. Horse, you need to be elsewhere. You're going to get trampled by the giraffe guy. Oh, okay. Run, run, run. Okay. No, no, I said, run, camera. Don't force me to go up. Okay, he is making rocks to fall down, which is what he do. They amped up the graphics, but had a compromise. The name is Fadra. Okay. I have honestly never learned the names of these Colossi. But I do find that to be somewhat interesting. Seriously? Come on. Dink. Dink. And hello, Flames. How are you this evening? Sorry about that. I read your statement and didn't say hello to you. I apologize. How are you this evening? It ruins the magic to know the names of the Colossi. Well... in some instances, it may. Horse, why are you still here? Dink. Dink. Alright. I need you to start chasing after me. I need you to be very much interested in me. I want you to chase me down. Bad enough knowing the main character's name is Wanda. Admittedly, it is wonderfully punny. Oh, Wanda, Wanda. Is he attacking my horse? Come on. I'm trying to remember how I get his head to do the thing where he sits down and he stares at me through the hole. Because I can climb up on him and get up in there and stab him a bunch. Because that's really what I'm wanting to do. I just want to stab the guy. So all I'm looking forward to is stabbing. How long have you been playing this game? Because I've played all the versions, even the PS2 version. I've only played this one. This is the PS2 version. And I've played this since I was a teenager, to be honest with you. It is a game I've been playing literally since I've been a teen. It's just been a dog's age since I've actually played it. So it's remembering a lot of this stuff and, that I'm having to do right now. So I'm going to run around this way and try to see if I can climb up this dude. Because that's what I'm wanting to do, is climb up this guy. Oh! Hi, fella. Come on. Okay. Need you to take a keen interest in me. I need you to do what I want you to do. What I want you to do is do the thing. Do the thing. Nice you try PS3, PS4 versions. Be amazing the FPS change. I probably would. The reason why I'm playing this version in particular as opposed to another version is honestly because of the fact that this is what I played as a teen, and because of that, I'm kind of being snobbish right now. Playable frame rate is a huge plus, though somehow I managed to finish this one. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I had no problems playing this. I don't remember how to do what I need to do. Is there a hole here in the middle? Something of that nature? I may have messed up. I don't know. I'm sorry about the fact that it's taking me so long to do something against this. Like I said, it's just been a dog's age. I can't remember what to do. I'm going to enjoy trying to figure it out. and making him at least a little bit angry. Deceive the Colossus to reach its back. I'm trying, gang. I could tell, but it would ruin. I actually appreciate if you didn't tell me. I think you gotta lure him over to the hole and then hang on there around and make sure he's stuck. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. I've got to, like, set it where he can see me. Where he sticks his head down here. There's his legs. But I do appreciate you not telling me. He's interested in my horse at the moment, I think. I made a mistake bringing aggro here. I'm going to say that now. Where'd he go? Oh, hello. Hello. Kind of feel like, come on, bink, 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 or not. I really wish my horse would stop running around his feet right now. That's causing more problems than anything. Okay. Shoot him in the back, shoot him in the back, shoot him in the back. You want to be... You... Notice me, Senpai Horsey Colossus. Notice me. Aggro is the quickest way. Really? Oh, I've never actually used aggro to get this guy, to be honest with you. In all my time of doing this, she is helpful, but she's not doing anything. That's all I'm going to say. Hey, that's fine. Maybe I can do it this way. I remember in my test run, and long ago, I did so much better in having to do this. Get over here. Deceive the Colossus to reach its back. I'm trying. If I could get, you know, if it were closer, I'd get a good running leap up it. I was about to say a good running leap up its butt. A good running leap onto its butt. Notice me. Come on. Stick your head in the hole. You know that's what you want to do. The 12 FPS, though. You know, I'm going to be honest, it doesn't really bother me at the moment. And again, I understand where you're coming from. Being able to see this stuff at such a smooth rate. It's so good to be able to get that. Don't get me wrong. I'm with you. I'm fully with you. Alright. Situate yourself, get down low, maybe you didn't notice me, running out the side and running over there. Get your head down, stoop down, there you go, come on. You're trying to attack right now, which is good, you want to kill me. 2006 anime. Could be around 12 oddly smacks like 15 of the classic anime. Yeah. Come on, stoop down, Look, man! I'm missing something. And that's what's bothering me right now, is the fact that I'm royally missing something. Okay, I'm gonna run under its legs, and maybe, just maybe, if the horse gets its attention, and that still I'm not close enough to be able to... Call for the horse. Call for the horse, man. Sorry if I'm back sitting. Use the tunnels. Alright, no, you're fine at the moment. I'm trying my best to make good use of the tunnels, but apparently I am not. If I remember correctly, I was supposed to get its attention to the point where it wanted to attack me. I was supposed to run into one of these holes and wait for it to, you know, it was supposed to come looking for me. You know, like the annoying pestilent thing that I am. But it has not done that yet. And so that's why it's aggravating me. I think that's what you're telling me to do. And so I'm not annoyed with you for doing that. I'm just annoyed by the fact that this has taken so long. And it actually seriously bothers me at the moment that I'm not able to, to do, I'm not able to kind of do this as quickly as I want to. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Is there any way to tell aggro? Yeah, I really wish I could, because the horse is making this more annoying at the moment. Still can't reach his butt. Okay. You know where I am, so that's at least good. I'm gonna fire a few shots in your direction, so hopefully you'd better not move away from me. You had better not be moving away from me. I'm gonna shoot you in the butt more times. Let her see you. I'm trying to let her see me. So hi. Can you see? You can see me now. You can see me now. You're shaking the ground. So... Alright. I'm gonna let her, see me. I'm talking Phaedra, not aggro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm letting, Phaedra see me. So that, Phaedra can come at me. Come at me, sis. Horse! Horse, why are you here now? Okay. So, I'm thinking, this is funny. Moo's failures are always funny. I understand. Alright, so I always thought, though, I hopped in one of these tunnels and I booked it. I book it. I think I'm supposed to run now to one of these opposite corners, and she's going to stick her head in trying to look for me. I think I need to run like this to the opposite end, and she's going to try looking for me, and then I can hop on her back. That's what I thought. Now, maybe I wasn't doing this right. And see, because I come around the other end, and she's not paying attention to me anymore. Try this again. Phaedra. Phaedra. I apologize about this taking so long. Seriously. This, like, killed the conversation in the chat as well. I wish I could tell aggro, get out if she does not. Yeah, she's... Alright, Escape British Root. Root British. I appreciate you being here today. Hope you have a great night. Sleep well. And yeah, aggro is making these things. Hey, I appreciate it, Escape British Root. I very much do. Alright. Hi. Stick your head in the hole. Stick your head in the hole. I'm about to hop on aggro's back and try to get her away from here, because she's making this harder than it should be. I'm dead serious. That's my big problem right now is aggro. Part of my problem is aggro keeps aggroing. Hey, Flame 2012-15. I appreciate that as well. I'm sorry, Flames 2012-15. I do appreciate the sub. And go ahead and let you know, Flames, what I like to play. I play a little bit of good games, a little bit of bad games. Like, for instance, tomorrow I'll likely be streaming the game Monster House. Why? I don't know. I think I'll enjoy hurting myself, mentally speaking. Okay. I'm gonna try this again, because I thought if I got her to looking for me, that would be all it takes. Because she never looked, but I think she's too busy dealing with a horse. And if that's the case, then I am seriously getting... Look, look, look. You look like you're about to look. Bend down. Bend down and look. Bend down and look. Yes! 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 Finally! What I have been waiting to do for ages. I hope I don't mess this up. Jump and grab and grab, and we are where we need to be. I am so happy right now. You have no idea. No! She does not care about the horse. I do care about the horse at the moment because she has been stomping down at the horse a few times. So that has been an annoyance on my end. Alright, so we got this. Oop. 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 Alright, stand up real quick. This looks like an area, if I were a mystical creature, where I would hide. That is not where it has a weak spot, though. Alright. Ooh. And we grab the hands, and we'll climb up its head then. Nope, up. Alright, go ahead and do your thing, That's fine. Go get that glyph. I'm about to go get that glyph. Shake your head a little bit. Go ahead, do your thing, that's fine. You can put your head down in a moment. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to put your head down in a moment. You can't just keep shaking it forever. Am I gonna go around the head? Okay. I'm gonna go looking for glyphs. Gonna go glyph hunting. Where are the glyphs on this thing? So now we get to figure out where we stab it. As I let go. Ah! I found a spot to stab it. Its butt is shining, it looks like. No, that's not it. I know I sound stupid sometimes. Okay, I'm heading in the wrong direction. I see the stingray. And so I need to do something different. Because I am making a mistake. So I need to head to its head. I'm thinking. Come on. How do I get to its head? Drop your head down. The moment you drop your head down, I run. Nope. Am I gonna have to climb around to get up there? No. Huh. Interesting. I want to tell you to get there. It's okay. No. I tell you what. Go ahead and tell me where it's at, because we'll streamline this and make it go faster. Go ahead and tell me how to get there. I'm not going to be upset. I'm not going to block you or time you out. I'm giving you full permission right now. When I give you permission, you're welcome to tell me this stuff. But that's the only time I would like to, make that request right now. Okay, buddy? How about we do that, all right? It's on its head. Yeah, well, I kind of figured that. I'm just trying to figure out how to get up on its head because of the fact I'm having a hard time reaching where I need to. And I'm kind of wondering, do I climb around that way? No, because there's something on its... Am I about to have to climb up the dangly bits? Is that what I need to do? You need to stab the back of the neck. You know what? That makes a lot of sense. That actually makes a whole lot of sense. So, pull out my sword. And come on. And, ooh, stab. Commence. And commence. Oop. Alright. No! Let go of that button a little early. That's not good. Quickly run and head. So I'm going to do this real quick, and then we're going to come over here and stabby. So I appreciate that flame. Stab the back of the neck. No. Come on. And I'm going to do some quick stabs, aren't I? And quick stab. He's going to thrash around for a few seconds. That's understandable. You just got stabbed in the head. I would thrash around if someone stabbed me in the head a bunch of times. Hey, like I said, if I ask, hey, go for it. Not gonna be offended in the least bit, but... Alright, that sounds like something happened with my card, my capture card. So give me just a moment, and... let me do something real quick. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Capture card decided all of a sudden it's not one to play right. Let me do something. Okay. Ah, okay, because of the fact that I'm playing, it's not going to do any of that. Alright, give me just a moment. I'm going to have to unplug my stream. Not unplug my stream, but unplug my capture card and replug it back in. So, give it just a moment, I'm sorry. Alright, let it restart, and we'll be back into the game in just a second. There we go, that sounds like everything's back, and so we resume, and hold on to the head. And I am going to throw myself right over in here, so I can get some of my stamina back, because that sounds like a really good thing to do right now. Get that stamina back. What's your favorite Colossus? I would actually have to say one of my favorite ones in this game. I would probably have to say there's one, and it's another one that'll take me a dog's age to finish because I'm not good at it. There's a Colossus in this game that, and we're dead, or it's dead. That what it does is it flies over the water. It's actually one of my favorites because even though it takes me a little bit to kill it, I'm very relaxed throughout the entire process. And again, I've got to say, it strikes me as I'm watching this, just hearing the music in the background as these guys die, we are killing a creature. That is very different than anything in this world, and there's never anything else like it. It's dead now. It's gone. It has ceased to be because of us. And that's what does it. But I would have to say that one flying one is one of my favorites. I would have to say probably one of the most aggravating ones is the probably the one where, and again, I don't know these guys by name, so you'll have to forgive me. The one that is in the water and it's electrified, that one is one of the bothersome ones. I also like the one that flies throughout the desert and will go in and out of the sand like a sandworm. That one was always really cool to me as well. To me, one of the most aggravating ones, at least personally speaking, is probably it's one of the smaller ones. It's like this giant cat. To me, was always very aggravating. That is the slowest I've killed a Colossus so far because I could not get the Colossus to do what I wanted. And the horse is like, yep, she's still dead. She's still dead. But those two are like two of my favorites. And I guess to a large degree, I really do like the first one as well because it's a big build-up into the game. And it gets the heart pumping as far as this is what you can expect here on out. These giant, epic, immense creatures who are not destroying, who are very much innocent, but have to die. By the way, cast a colossal shadow across the misty lake. One of my favorite ones is next. Zenobia, I know what you're talking about, and the sand one's name is Dirge. Yeah, I like those two. If I remember correctly, Dirge is the one that's got like the giant eyeballs as well. I love how I'm describing it. He got the big eyeballs. Zenobia is the small one. Gotcha. Doves fly. Alright. So, I think what I'm going to do, hour 34, yeah. I'm trying to think about, we'll try to get one more before we call this. We'll try to take out one last Colossus. I hope I can do it. Well, let me rephrase it. If we start, we're going to finish it. We're going to kill it. I just don't want it to take 40 forevers. Okay. Alright, so where are we heading? I think we're heading over in... Okay, we're heading this way. Alright, so we're heading more in this direction. Gotcha. The bird one is avian. Okay. Gotcha. So, I mean, like, these... I like this game a whole lot. It's just been ages. So anyway, I've said that like 3 or 4 times. Like, yeah, it's been ages. It's been ages. I'm like, yeah, but has it been ages? Whoops, whoops. There's a wall there. I'm just waiting for the moment. That means playing in French. Well, I've figured it would have something to do with aviation. But I did not know that. I guess it's avion or avion. I did not know that was a French word for plane. That's actually cool knowledge. Okay, so we are heading over. It's out in. Okay, we're heading out. Okay, it's over here, so that is the right direction. It's my favorite game of all time. This is my favorite PlayStation 2 game. One of my biggest regrets as a teenager is I traded in. This is one of many games I traded in to get an Xbox 360. I don't regret getting the Xbox 360. I do regret trading this game in. No joke. I regretted it. And then later on, when I grew up and understood what good gaming was like, I ended up making sure to get the game, and I have cherished it. And I think this is the first, like I said, the first time I played it in a while, because I've been trying to play a bunch of stuff for stream and things of that nature, and the channel, as well as even a lot of other games. And so that's the whole reason why I haven't played it in a while. So I need to remember where I get into this area. Looks like over in here. So I would definitely recommend, if anybody is watching this, if you have a PlayStation 2, a PlayStation 3, or a PlayStation 4, let me recommend this game. It is a masterpiece. I'm about to say, I should be able to go through it. It is a masterpiece. I like this Colossus a lot, but the only aggravation about this Colossus is it does take forever to beat this guy. Or at least for me it does. The water guy is Hydrus. Wait a minute, this isn't... Awesome. I came to play... Oh, sorry. You heard my voice just crack a whole bunch. Okay. Let's see the Colossus. That's what this game is. Awesome. That's absolutely right. This game is awesome. This guy takes a dog age to beat. He's going to be their last Colossus we go against today. I really don't want this to take 30, 40 minutes. Knowing my luck, it will. Yeah. This guy is hard. Or this guy takes forever for me. So let's go ahead and drop down into the water again, and let's make our way to him, because I've got to get to an area close to him so I can shoot him, get his attention, get him to dive bomb at me, if I remember right, and I jump up and grab his wing at the appropriate time. So I've got a lot of timing I'm going to have to do in order to be able to get this. This guy is easy if you know what to do. I apparently don't know what to do. Do I, like, go... do I jump into a nest and, like, beep, 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 and just, you know, open my mouth and wait for it to drop a worm and then stab it in the neck? Is that what I do? Let's see. Alright. Get up. Get up, get up, get down. Alright. No, no, go, 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 go. Yes, I do. Good. I am glad that's how I do this. Alright, I need to switch to the bow and arrow, I think. And I need to shoot this guy. Alright. Okay. That is... I needed to be in the middle, I think. No! Get back on there. That's good. That's good. You find nothing but grade A gaming here on the Moo's channel. Nothing but grade A gaming here on the Moo's channel. Oh! That works! Now comes the difficult part for me because of the fact he will do all this dive bombing stuff and try to get... Ooh! Yeah. This is where the... Alright, switch to the sword. No, we're going to go back to this. No! I let go too early. So, I know what to do, but that's what happens if I make little mistakes like that. I'm trying to... I'm sorry. That's just... I know better what I should be doing. But I didn't do it. And that's my fault. I'm so sorry. So, what happened is, not realizing he was turning, I let go till I could get some of my stamina back and didn't realize. So that was all my fault. Avion is hard, I feel. Yeah, Avion is one that requires a lot of patience, and if you don't have patience while playing games, you're gonna have a bad time. Avion should be back on the pedestal or not. Where did Avion go? Oh. Okay, there's Avion. Avion is going to be turning in just a moment. Heading this way, and we are ready for Avion. Come on. Come on. I'll be... wait, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Why are you going over there? No. 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 Oh, camera just come... Camera! Okay. Patience and skill. I have one of those. Guess which one of the two? Guess which one of the two I have? I'm going to have to shoot... Yeah, I'm going to have to shoot Avion while Avion's flying now, aren't I? Because I did that. Yep. Alright, yeah, now Avion should... I should have Avion's attention. Now I should have Avion's attention. Yep. Come on down. The camera is the secret Colossi. I can buy that. I can see that. One of the other things I got going against me at the moment is the fact that I have not been doing the lizards. Which is detrimental to my character's baseline health. No, what are you doing? Alright. Hang on, kid. Hang on. You got this. Okay. We're right side up. That's enough time for me. Because if I remember correctly, there's a glyph on the tip of its tail. Woo. Yeah. I can get a quick stab in. No, I can't. Yeah. Okay. That's all I got was a quick stab in. Okay. Good, 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 good. Alright. And we're going to get another good stab in. I think it's got another glyph somewhere. I think that can't be the only glyph on this thing. Yep. Alright, so where are we? Alright, I can run at the moment and quickly get back up this way. I'm telling you, if I end up killing Avion, like, in just a few moments, then... Wasn't there one, like, over in here? No. Okay. I'm not even going to try to move around. I'm just going to hold on. Probably do the salamanders before the next friendo. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do is, before the next stream, I'm going to take a little bit of time to grab some salamanders and some fruit so I can respectively grab myself some life. And, okay. Alright, I know for a fact what's about to happen, so go ahead, do your flap thing, bird. I will hold on very tight while you do what you gotta do. Alright, so... Run over here real quick and grab hold to the tuft and grab the sword. Oh, okay. Stab him in the wing. Dude, this may be a whole lot faster than I thought I would do this. Oh. No, I barely did any damage. Oh. Okay. So, switch back to the hand. Switch back to the hand. Switch back to your hands. Okay. No, don't. Come on. Okay. Alright, quickly. Woo! No! So close. So close. So close. At least I'm not too terribly far from where I need to be. And all I gotta do is get the other wing. Wanda is the next Spider-Man. Yeah. I'm glad Wanda can swim. And that thankfully falling from heights such as that do not automatically kill him. This is honestly going to be the fastest I've killed this guy. I've always had so many problems in the past, so at least I'm making up with this one compared to how I did with the other Colossus. So that makes me feel a whole lot better. Alrighty. So let's see. Okay, there's the bird. Bird. The bird is the word. I think that's way too far away. I'm gonna do it anyway. Yep, got his attention. Got his attention. But your body would probably explode if you hit the water that much. Yeah, probably so. Which is, I'm grateful I'm playing a video game, you know, for that reason. Okay, just hold on tight, let it go. So I need to get the wing over here. So we're doing good as far as killing this guy. He'll be dead in no time at this rate. I just need not do anything stupid like letting go right now. Okay, there's a wall right there. And I did something stupid. I did something stupid! Okay. Just because the belly flops. Yeah, you'd probably be dead. There are a number of things that probably would have killed me at this point. I think the Colossus slamming its giant hammer into the ground, like we had in one of these first ones, would have definitely done the job real quick like. And so with that, we have a dead Colossus. We have now a dead Colossus on our hands. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that very much. That is legitimately the fastest I have ever killed this one in my life, and definitely makes up for the last Colossus, which I could not... I more or less kind of knew what I was doing, but I ended up getting it wrong as well. Whee! Splat. All right, I'm gonna get hit by some tentacles at the moment. Go ahead and hit me up. Hit me up, tentacles. Hit me up, tentacles. Come on. Okay, I was about to say, where are they? And we drown. And so we are now, I think, like 5 Colossi down. And we've still got many more to go. And so here's what we're going to do. That's fast, because you're on the PS2. So congrats. Well, I appreciate that. So yeah, that's 5 Colossi down. And with that, we're going to call this a stream. What we're going to do next week is, or not next week. Yeah, next week we're gonna do Shadow of the Colossus again. What I've been doing is I play 3 different games throughout the week because I'm someone who likes variety. Tuesday, or tomorrow, I'm going to be playing through Monster House and trying to finish it up. And on Thursdays, my wife and I usually play. We usually play multiplayer games, and right now we're playing through. Yes, next Monday will be Shadow of the Colossus. Next Mondays right now, Shadow of the Colossus. Tuesdays are usually a bad video game, and Thursdays is a multiplayer game with my wife. That's how my streaming schedule goes. I try to put episodes up of VODs on Wednesdays and Fridays, so that on the days that I don't stream, there's something available. And I'm finishing up Monsters Incorporated on Wednesdays, and on Fridays I've just started Fantastic Four. So yeah, I do play through some bad games, but licensed games, but there's some purposes behind that. But hey, what I'm going to do is we're going to let this play through right here, and then I'm going to call this a stream. I want to say thanks to Flames 2012-15, to Kelly, to Escape Route British, to King Watermelon King, Soy Bomb, Jay is Tired, and anyone else that may have forgot for joining us for the stream tonight. Glad to see you guys here. Hope to see you the next time. You guys have a great night. Thank you very much.